Hello everyone. So today we are putting back the same toilet that we removed in the previous video. These are what we might need when we are installing a toilet. Channel lock, supply hose, a braided supply hose, and wax gasket. Here we have the toilet bolts, and we have the nuts and the covers, the caps. Here, as you see, the gasket that they used, it's a rubber gasket. So most probably we don't need to replace it. But if we need, in case if we need to replace it, we have the wax gasket here so that we can just remove that one and place this one in instead. But as I see, it's just fine. There is nothing wrong with that rubber gasket. So now, if you remember, in the last video, when I was removing the toilet, I told you that I don't like this type of hoses at all, right? And so today I'm gonna replace it. There we go. We're just gonna unscrew this one. And connect the new one. Now we need to figure out where the center of the toilet flange, this one, the black one, is called toilet flange. So where the center is about 12 and half, right? So 12 and a half, and then so we're gonna slide this one in, the toilet bolt. Let's slide the other toilet bolt in. There we go. And then we're gonna measure that we approximately same distance from the wall for both bolts, right? So here. So both of the bolts are now same distance from the wall. Let's put everything else on the side now, because we are bringing the toilet back into its place. Okay, there we go. So now all we need to do is to grab, same as we remove the toilet, we're gonna grab the toilet from both sides and we're gonna bring it to the center of the flange. So now we can place the toilet down, and the toilet is right into its place. You remember the hose? So we're gonna screw the hose. And now we can put the bolts. This white one is to hold the cap. This one goes on first. Okay, and then after that you have this metal piece that goes on, and then you have the nut that goes right on top of the bolt. There we go. So we follow the same process for the left side. There we go. And now what you need to do is to measure from the wall to the tank, to the one side of the tank and to the other side of the tank, and make sure that it's the same distance from the wall. So that way you know that the toilet is installed square. Now that we know that the toilet is centered, we can just continue. So go a couple of turns on one side and then a couple of turns on the other side to make sure that we are tightening them evenly as much as we can. There we go, back to the right. There we go, back to the left. And now it's time to put the, you see the toilet is super tight, it doesn't go anywhere. So now all we need to do to put the cap on and just and now we can turn the water back on. You remember the shut-off valve on the left side? I'm gonna turn it back on. Now we have the water that's coming to the tank. We should not forget to put the lid back on. And after installing the toilet, make sure that you flush the toilet at least a couple of times to make sure that there is no leak. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.